Welcome to Lemaar. Today I'd like to show you the new Lemaar L-Series entry lock. It is featured in our website. The Lemaar L-Series entry lock has three primary functions. The functions are passage mode, privacy mode and fully locked mode. The first function is passage mode, which means I can freely enter my home or freely exit my home. The second function is privacy mode, which means I can lock the outside handle for security and still be able to exit my home whenever I want to, because the inside handle remains free to exit. The privacy mode is activated by the privacy button, and I can hear a loud click confirming that it is on, and I can also see that the button is pushed in, also confirming that it is on. The outside handle is now locked, and the inside handle is free to exit. The privacy mode deactivates when I push the inside handle down. The privacy button pops out, and it now leaves both the inside and the outside handle free. So, if I just open the door and go outside to the mailbox, I cannot be locked out. In this situation, the lock has simply reverted to passage mode. I can also choose to deliberately push the privacy button and then pull the door shut behind me when I go to work. I can leave knowing that my family is free to exit the home at any time, whilst no one can enter my home from the outside. The L-Series entry lock also has a latch which cannot be forced back by a credit card or screwdriver, so I have an even greater peace of mind when leaving home. The third function is the fully locked mode. By using the key from either side of the door, I can lock and unlock both handles. There is no need to involve the privacy function to achieve this. If no one is at home when I go to work or I am going on holidays, I can lock both handles for total security. This is most advantageous when I have breakable glass either side of my front door. The L-Series entry lock has a latch which cannot be forced back by a credit card or screwdriver, so therefore adding to the very existing high level of security. When returning home, I can get back into my home by simply using the key to unlock both handles. I always use the privacy mode whilst at home, but in the very rare instance where I've decided to fully lock both handles with the key, I make sure that my family, including myself, has access to the key to unlock both handles when required. I always leave a spare key in an immediately accessible location known to all family members. Let's quickly revisit the passage, privacy and fully locked modes. Passage mode, free to enter and free to exit. Privacy mode, cannot enter and free to exit. Fully locked mode, both handles locked. Please note that at any time, and irrespective of the passage, privacy or fully locked modes, I can use my key to open my door. By itself, the key can always pull the latch back whenever I want. I really like this feature. There are a few other features I'd like to share with you. The L-Series entry lock is currently available in two styles and two finishes. The two styles are Kalita, which is squarer, and Palmer, which is rounder. And the two finishes are satin chrome and chrome plate. The Kalita and Palmer L-Series entry locks have matching internal passage, privacy and dummy levers. The lock can be installed to most existing doors of a 60mm backset, meaning from the edge of the door to the centre line of the cylinder or the existing hole on the door is 60mm, and for doors of 35 to 48mm in thickness. The lock is non-handed, so it is fast to install. I will demonstrate this in the installation video. When replacing old locks, the plate size covers in most instances the mess left by the removal of old locks, so you may not need to repair and repaint. The outer plates snap on after installation, so there's no damage during the installation process. You'll note that there are no exposed fixings either on the outside or the inside. And I really like this architectural feature. It looks great. The latch bolt has a 15mm projection, so it suits nearly all door jamb types, including timber and aluminium. You don't have the problem of contending with an unnecessarily large latch projection like what you get with some deadbolts. For renovators and homeowners, the cylinders can be keyed to match existing 6-pin locks, or can be keyed alike as a new group of locks. For registered builders, the cylinders can be builder project keyed and master keyed. The cylinders are commercial grade C4 6-pin, not 5-pin, therefore offering higher security and the greatest number of secure owner key codes. The next video will demonstrate the installation of Lemaar L-Series entry lock. Thank you for visiting the Lemaar website.